Hi, my name is Brenda Milne. I am a painter and a sculptor, and I'd like to welcome you to my studio. I call it Indigo Moon, and I am doing this virtual tour for Artsy, which is a great opportunity during this time when we can't get out. So I have been here in my studio, which used to be my bedroom but is now my studio. So it is dedicated to being creative. The name of my studio, of course, is Indigo Moon. I've painted oil paints is what I started with, and then acrylics, and then I've done pastels. Then I went to a dripping stage where I was dripping paint, and then I've gone through a stage where I'm using resin, which is sort of what I'm doing now off and on. I started out doing very representational. I would do photos, paint from photos, and it was just too restricting. Just look at the photo. If you want a painting of a photo, then, unless you do something with it that gets the viewer interested or invested in looking at it, then it could be a photo, and there's nothing wrong with photos, And then with my sculpture, it's fantasy. It's I created my gnomes, so I call them my gnomesteads, and it was just sort of a fun time to create all these things. But the majority of my paintings and my sculptures are made from my imagination. They aren't actual places. So I use reference photos for some, but I make my own composition. So I'll take a tree from here, a rock from here, sky from somewhere else, or from a sketch, or like different sources. So I don't actually. Yeah, so most of my paintings are composites out of my head, either my imagination or references. So if I want to change something and it isn't possible in somebody's mind, it's possible in mine. So it's my rendering of how I want to. So I paint for feelings more than anything. If it feels right for me and it's something that makes me happy, then I do it. I'd like to thank you for coming into my studio and giving me the opportunity to show you my work and to talk about it. If you're interested in seeing my work, my website is indigomoongallery.com, and you can come there and see some of the work that I've done.